Welcome to the 2023 Shuswap Ultra race briefing video. We are in my backyard in Calgary, Alberta, getting ready to head to the Shuswap and incredibly excited to host you guys on June 23rd and 24th. I'm out here with my Lewiston Ultra events team, part of them, not all of them. I have Leo, also the Dolphin Puppet, who is the timing manager for race weekend. Curtis, who is our course manager and going to be putting all that gorgeous flagging out there for you. Christine, who is volunteer coordinator, also going to be at package pickup and mandatory racer check-in. Elizabeth, who is in the Shuswap already, will be supporting Curtis and Christine. And Sutra, who the team has not met yet, is also in Shuswap. He is our race weekend Pollyanna and will be helping out where needed. I'm incredibly honored to be supported and joined by these guys. When you see them out there, give them a thank you. We're blessed to have them. They're huge advocates for community. Saucony Canada has been a partner of Lewiston Ultra events and Shuswap Ultra since 2018. This year, we are beyond honored and excited to be a Project Peak partner. Project Peak is a race feeder series that will support El Cruce, a 3-day stage race event in December in Argentina. Our top 120-kilometer male and female, as well as our top 60-kilometer male and female, will receive a fully expensed paid trip down to Argentina to compete at El Cruce.
Woo! Woo!
I think we all want to go too.
Absolutely.
Maybe we shouldn't organize the race. We should just race.
Yeah, just before.
Last minute, because what bad can happen? Coach to 60K, nothing bad can happen.
Leo can do the 120.
Yeah,
I'll do the 60.
We're incredibly excited to host you guys. This race briefing is going to cover everything that you can find on our website, lewistonultraevents.com. You can print this off. There's a PDF link, as well as all the verbiage is listed on our racer information page. Gentle reminder, transfer and distance change cutoff is 8 a.m. on June 14th. Please don't email me, call me, text me after 8 a.m. on June 14th. We will not be permitting for any bib transfers, or any distance changes. So if you know something's going on, you have a niggle or an injury, you're not going to be able to join us, you're trying to sell your bib, please reach out prior to 8 a.m. on June 14th. You want to contact me at info@theLewistonUltra or Kara@theLewistonUltra and let me know those details before 8 a.m. on June 14th. We're going to head on over into the volunteer stuff because we desperately need some volunteers.
Yeah, events like this do not happen without amazing folks like you who help to volunteer. So please pop over to Lewiston Ultra events for the availability of volunteer spots. We love our volunteers and they get some pretty sweet swag, not to mention a really fun experience out in the Shuswap on Solstice weekend. So please click, see if you can sign up for anything that jumps out at you. There's lots of different spots still available, and we do appreciate your help.
There's, just to add to Christine, even if you have an hour of time, 2 hours, or if you have a full day, there's numerous spots that we need, from just a course marshal for an hour or two, an afternoon up on the mountain, whatever you have time for, we happily could use you.
And if there's nothing that suits you on the volunteer list, feel free to shoot an email off and we'll see if there's a slot that works. Awesome. So package pickup for the races, Thursday, June 22nd from 4 till 7 at Kintek in Salmon Arm. Also Friday, June 23rd from noon till 8 at Klahani Park. Please pop by, grab your package, grab your bib, ask any last minute questions you have. For the relay, 60K relay group, racer number 2 will need a parking pass if you're heading up to Ceases and leaving your car. It can stay there while you're running, it cannot stay there overnight, so just make sure you organize driving the car back down the mountain. Make sure those keys are exchanged when you're trading off with your first runner, and just make sure that those cars are parked in a way that emergency vehicles have access if needed. For both races, there are drop bags available. So the 120K racers can have up to 3 drop bags, and you can access those at Ceases Cabin. You'll hit that spot twice. Also, Mara Hills Golf Resort is your turnaround. There's the drop bag there. And then your last bag will be at Klahani Park, which is the finish line. For the 60K and relay racers, there is up to 2 drop bags you can bring. One's available at Ceases Cabin, the other at the finish line. All drop bags will be back at the finish line by 2 p.m. Make sure you minimize the size of your drop bags. It's a lot of bags to bring up the mountain. Make sure they're no larger than 60 liters. Bags larger than that will not be transported, so just make sure you pack responsibly and weatherproof your bag. There will not be waterproofing or sun shading or anything like that for your bag, so just make sure you prepare for that bag to experience the weather just like you will be.
What is 60 liters? Because I suck at math. Is that a suitcase?
Holy smoke, 60 liters is like a medium-sized backpacking backpack.
Perfect. Does that include a Rubbermaid?
No Rubbermaids.
No Rubbermaid.
No.
So soft-sided.
Soft-sided drop bags.
Loosely think of it the size of a kid's backpack and you will be golden.
So can I bring a drop bag to the start line? For
No.
the 60K in the relay? No.
No start bag drop bags. No start line drop bags. Drop bags are only available to drop off at package pickup only. If you
Perfect.
try to drop off a drop bag on race day, you will not have that bag transported.
Awesome. Thanks, Christine.
Yeah.
For our shuttles, supported by Noble Adventures, 60K racers and relay racers have the option, and it's strongly encouraged that you do catch a shuttle. Shuttles will be picking up at 5:30 to 6 a.m. from the overflow parking lot above Kulhani Park. The last shuttle will be leaving at 6 a.m. You need to be ready to go. He or she will not be waiting for you to get your stuff out of your car and get into the shuttle. That shuttle will be leaving 6 a.m. the latest. If you choose to drive to Mara Hills, which is the start for the 60K in the relay, you do not have a way of getting back to your car unless you arrange that yourself. The 60K in the relay is a point-to-point race. You're strongly encouraged to catch that shuttle. If you decide to take your car to Mara Hills, parking will be limited. You will need to arrange to get back to your car by yourself, and you cannot leave your car overnight at Mara Hills. So please, Noble Adventures, pretty awesome. It's a nice, lush shuttle. It's not a school bus. You can have a nap on the way to Mara Hills, eat your oatmeal, whatever it is that you do, catch that shuttle, leave your car so that when you cross that finish line, your car is just a short jaunt away. That's it for shuttles.
Awesome. So for race day, there is a mandatory check-in for both the 120 and the 60K and 60K relay. So for the 120, you will need to check in, come see me between 4 p.m. and 4:50 p.m. For the 60K and relay racers, make sure you check in with me between 6 a.m. and 6:50 a.m. If you have not checked in between that time, you will be marked as it did not start.
Don't want to mess that ultra sign-up score.
Absolutely not. Come check in.
Oh.
No.
Listen to the dolphin.
Our brave 120 kilometer racers will start at 5 p.m. at Kulhani Park. If you are a 60K racer or a relay racer, this is a great time to come and visit Christine at Package Pickup at Kulhani Park and cheer on those 120K racers as they start. A 5 p.m. start, they do get to cruise through the night, see the stars. So 120K racers, gentle reminder, your start is 5 p.m. at Kulhani Park, where you will finish. 120K race is an out and back. What else can I tell you about that? It's going to be an incredible time out there. You get to run at night. We're going to be cheering you through with the cowbell, and you will finish back at Kulhani Park. Over to Leo to talk about all things with our 60K and our relay start for the Dolphin Puppet.
Yeah, same person. So yes, the 60K starts at 7 a.m. Like Kara said, please use a bus if possible. The 60K relay both start at Mara Hills as well. If you are driving yourself to Mara Hills, please be advised there is a road closure from 6:45 to 7:15. So you want to be at the start line well before that. This road closure is full and we will stop traffic from both directions. If you are caught in this road closure, you are effectively going to have to run into the start line and then start your race. And this road closure lasts till 7:15, so please use a bus if possible, and if not, please don't be late. Now over to you, Curtis, for other fun news.
All right, thanks, Dolphin, Leo. All right, a little bit about what you can expect for the temperature on race day. It is the summer solstice, which is super cool. So it is the longest day of the year, and still a few weeks away, so we don't know exactly what the temperature is going to be like, so we can go off averages. The average high of that day is 22 degrees Celsius.
Woo! Yes,
Woo!
I'm liking that.
With a low of 8 degrees during the night,
Yeah, I'll take it.
Spicy!
which is amazing running conditions if you're one of the 120Kers running through the night. Sunrise and sunset, expect the sunrise to be at 4:45 a.m. and sunset at 9:15 p.m. I'll put it back to the Dolphin.
Thanks, Curtis. So the course is, as hinted before, the 60K is point to point. It is 1980 meters of elevation gain. The 120 is 3850, and it is a hot mess of short, punchy climbs, mostly single track, and if not, it's just a double track connector. The views are gonna be sick. You will just love it out there.
Yes.
Totally. So enjoy it.
Just adding on to the Dolphin or Leo. Updated course information is going to be provided on race week. Unfortunately, due to the deep snowpack and the delay and wildfires, we are not able to get onto the course earlier than next week. So any information that we need to relay back to our racers will be provided and updated on race week, and it will be sent out through email. Who's up next?
I'll talk about marking.
Course marking.
All right, so if you've ever ran one of our races before, we are well known for our very, very well marked courses. So expect a ton of flagging to basically show you the way. The course will be marked with this color of flagging along the course to direct the way, with these pin flags to look out for. As well, you will see a couple of different some signage along the way with follow the arrows. So any kind of funny turns, we will be placing several arrows. So follow the arrows.
Curtis, what is a funny turn?
Yes.
I've never heard of
Do
this.
Is it
tell.
a sharp turn?
A sharp turn, a funny turn. There are some very, very, there's a lot of turns to look out for.
We spend a lot of time together, so we can
Yeah.
look at each other a bit.
There are some turns to look out for, so it's
Keep your eyes open.
keep your eyes open. Along some of those funny turns, we will be placing course marshals. If you see one of these signs, note that it is it's a spot that
Requires attention.
If you see a course marshal sign, maybe just take a second, look around, and pay attention. The course marshal sign doesn't necessarily mean you will see a person.
Yes.
They might be off in the bush relieving themselves, or there might not be enough volunteers. So if you do see a course marshal sign without a person, take a couple seconds, look around, and make sure that you are going the right direction.
Exactly. So if you do end up going the wrong direction, we are going to be putting some extra signage out this year that this is the first time. So if you see a blue X, know that you've gone the wrong way. Please turn around and go back to where you came from.
Perfect.
And,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Oh, just to add on to Curtis, the course is going to be well marked. Pay attention, keep your head up. On top of marking, we all have these incredible watches, like these Coros Apex watches. You can download the GPX track onto your watch, follow the route or the KML file, so that you can familiarize yourself with where you're going and not just rely on our marking. The marking's going to be incredible, but we're blessed to have these awesome watches. So
Yes.
the tracks are available for you on the website. You can download them as another source for making sure that you are going the right way.
Absolutely. Along the course, you will be we will be putting some aid stations. For the locations, go to your racer information package that will be available on the website. The aid stations will have some awesome volunteers to cheer you along the way and help you out where you need some stuff. Basic first aid will be available at the first aid stations. And if you've ever run an ultra race before, one of the highlights are, of course, the aid stations. and they are going to be well stocked with provisions of water, electrolytes, soda pop, and but if you need something specific, please come prepared. And we will have some gluten-free and some vegan options as well. And to note, the locations that if you're going to be both the 120 and the 60K, if you're going to be having a crew, they are going to be welcome at the Larch Hills aid stations, Cease's Cabin, and for the 120K only would be back at the Mara Hills turnaround.
I think that's perfect.
Can I bring my dog with me if I'm running?
No paces are allowed at the event, human or animal. Your dog is welcome. What? Your dog is welcome at the finish line, but not without you.
What
Not
about a
with you on the
dolphin?
race.
What about a dolphin?
I don't think the dolphin's gonna make it up the mountain.
Yeah.
Just to add on to Curtis with the aid stations. Glenn and Janet are going to be at the aid station at the Woods, which is going to be the aid station when you come up the switchbacks or when you dive down the switchbacks. Glenn is the trail steward with the Shuswap Trail Alliance for the Sycamore side. We are incredibly grateful for him. It is very hard to access that location. Please thank him and all of our aid station captains. Glenn and Janet will be up there for the entire night, as well as Chris, who is going to be the water station aid captain. He is spending the entire night up there to help you guys. Cease's Cabin aid station is supported by our friend Scott. Scott played all the loud music last time, so I'm sure you're going to hear that from kilometers away. And then the Larch Hills Nordic Center is supported, or Chalet is supported by the Shuswap Run Club. Please thank those volunteers. Again, like Christine mentioned earlier, we are struggling for volunteers. If you have an hour, a couple hours, please help out. The aid, yeah, or if you know someone that will help, the aid stations might only have 2 or 3 volunteers, so please be thankful. They're doing the best they can. We're grateful for them. If it wasn't for them, these aid stations would not be there at all. So please be kind and thank those volunteers along your race adventure and your journey. Okay, sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
Speaking of cutoffs.
All right, I'll tell you about the cutoffs and what to expect.
Oh, what a segue!
It's like we planned that. So you have to be aware of 3 different cutoff times. First, I'll touch on the 120s. The first cutoff time to be aware of is at 7 a.m. So basically, you need to be at that aid station or at that turnaround at 7 a.m. when the 60K runners are taking off. The next cutoff time that you need to be aware of is at Cease's Cabin aid station. You need to be there, and this applies to all runners, basically at 1 p.m. or before.
You need to leave.
So you leave the aid
I
station.
think the dolphin is trying to tell you
You
something.
need to leave the aid station by 1 p.m.
Yes.
Yes.
The next cutoff time that you need to be aware of is at the Larch Hills Nordic Center. You need to leave by 4 p.m. And so those are the 3 critical cutoff times that you need to be aware of.
Perfect. Just to add on to Curtis again. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
120K racers, there's all types of racers that are in that event, from those that are racing it, those that are trying the distance for the first time, and those that are just excited to go throughout the night. If you're a 120K racer, those are your cutoffs. If you decide to take a nap, you must start at 7 a.m. with the 60K racers. So if you get to Mara Hills before 7 a.m. on Saturday and you want to take a breather, have a shower, which is not unheard of, we've heard racers do that in the middle of an event, take a shower, have a nap, totally fine. You just need to make sure that you are starting at 7 a.m. with the 60K racers and the relay racers, and you need to make sure that you are able to get through the next cutoff, which is leaving Cease's Cabin at 1 p.m. and Larch Hills Nordic Chalet for 4 p.m. Those are strict cutoffs. Even if you're 5 minutes late, you will not be allowed through. The reason that we do that, volunteers have been up there all night, some of them, or for the entire day. We need to close those things down, get those volunteers off the mountain. So if you're late, please don't ask them to allow a pass. They're going to radio me and I will not let you through. So be mindful of those cutoffs and please respect our volunteers as they adhere to those guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Finish line.
Tell us about the finish line party.
Oh yeah, somebody's DJing, right?
Cats.
No,
Kara's playlist.
Kara's
Kara's
playlist,
playlist.
best playlist ever. Finish line for all racers is Kohani Park. This year we are incredibly excited to have the first ever beverage garden supported by Ricochet Brewing.
Woo!
Mark
Cheers
and
to that
Megan are the owners of Ricochet Brewing. They will be on site with all types of Ricochet draft. We will also have Shuswap cider available for those of you that are gluten-free or non-beer drinkers. We will also have a small selection of Larch Hills wine. Everything in the beer garden will be $5.
$5 bucks.
$5.
$5.
$5. Tap, so credit, debit is accepted as well as cash. Bringing your own alcohol is not permitted at the finish line of Shuswap Ultra. Beer's $5, you guys. Like, it's gonna be cold. Hopefully it's gonna be a really nice warm day. So please support Ricochet Brewing, Shuswap Cider, and Larch Hills Winery. $5 for a beer. Alcohol is gonna be contained inside of our beverage garden. On top of the beverage garden, we also have a food truck that will be joining us. No skip the dishes to Kohani Park. All races are going to be receiving a $5 coupon at package pickup that you can redeem at the food truck for anything that you decide to purchase. What else is happening at our finish line? There is a beautiful grassy area. We're going to have a bunch of thermocells placed out there to mitigate any mosquito or bug issues. There's a gorgeous playground, tons of parking in the overflow parking lot, as well there is a fenced-in off-leash dog area. We have our race announcer, Steve Fabro, who, if you haven't heard him before, you're in for a real treat. We just let him do whatever he wants with the microphone. He's going to have a ton of prizing to give away. As Christine alluded to, I have an incredible Spotify playlist with 13 hours of music. So you're really encouraged to stick around the finish line. We'll also have some of our partner tents set up as well. Aerolax will be joining us with some of their compression boots. Shuswap Tourism will be on site, possibly Kintex Seminar, and our friends at Run Uphill with some rabbit for sale. At the finish line, if you haven't joined us before, we do something that's called Trail Trash. Shuswap Ultra and Lewiston Ultra events is a sustainable event structure. We encourage you to compost, recycle, anything that you bring in with you that you take with you. We are also supported by Coros Canada. So if you bring us any picked up garbage from the parking lot, off the course, this is open to racers, crew. You are included to you can enter into the trail trash to win a Coros Apex watch, courtesy of our friends, generous friends at Coros Canada. Dropbox entry box will be at race headquarters. 1 entry per person, and you must be of legal age to enter.
What is race headquarters?
Race headquarters is going to be the tent right at the finish line where all the gorgeous medals are hanging, where you get to hang out with me, these guys, Steve Fabro. Careful of that Steve Fabro guy. He's going to poke some stuff at you. So.
Do you want to
What
touch
does
on?
that mean?
We don't want to know.
Do you want to touch on it being a sustainable event, that there's going to be no disposable cups at it?
Yeah, this is a cupless event. I'm pretty sure at this point most trail events are cupless, so you need to bring your own cup for your race. The beverage garden, we are trying our hardest to partner with a compostable cup partner. Part of Shuswap Ultra and your race package pickup, similar to the BC Backyard Cup, you're going to be receiving a Shuswap Ultra cup. You're encouraged to use that in the beverage garden. We will have a recycling container available. We'll also have a garbage bin. Unfortunately, at this time, we cannot offer compost at the facilities for commercial compost. Just aren't available in the area yet. Thank you for reminding me of that. We're also Trail Sisters partner. So what does that mean, the dolphin says? At the finish line, as well as along your race, we will have tampons, pads available for our female runners. Heard you giggle.
Yeah, there was a giggle.
That was it.
Okay, we wouldn't be able to do what we do and put on the best party in the Shuswap We're incredibly excited to host you without our friends at Saucony, Koros, Rabbit, Ricochet, Knack, Run Uphill, Kintex Salmon Arm, Silly Pint, Arma Greek Food Truck, Aerolax, H2O for You, Large Hills Winery, Shuswap Cider, Noble Adventures, Raw Elements. It's going to be hot.
Yes. We will
Hot.
need
We're
that.
going to have that awesome Raw Elements sunscreen out there. Shuswap Coffee all night long.
Hey, y'all.
Woo!
Wildwood Goods, Columbia Shuswap Invasive Species, Larch Hills Nordic, Nickel Law, Mara Hills Golf Resort, Salmon Arm Economic Development, Shuswap Run Club, Shuswap Volunteer Search and Rescue. All of our aid is partnered with Shuswap Volunteer Search and Rescue. They're going to be moving out throughout the mountain on race day. We're incredibly grateful for them. District of Sycamus, Splatson, Shuswap Trail Alliance, Bella Radio, Prestige, and Canacon. So thankful for these people. Honestly, we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff if it wasn't for them. Anything last minute you guys want to add that I think we missed?
That's it.
Oh, I have one thing that I want to add.
What, Kara, do you want to add?
What, Kara, do you want to add? Thanks, Dolphin. I pride myself on being able to offer some incredible swag as Lewiston Ultra events. We're all racers. I'm a racer myself, and I love getting something that's sustainable. There's a lot of intention in what's made, and something that our racers will use again. We've been able and fortunate to partner with Rabbit Running for many years. This year, our plan was to partner with Rabbit Running for the High Country short sleeve technical top. Unfortunately, due to warehouse delays, we are not able to offer the High Country short sleeve technical top to our male runners. Our female runners are going to receive the High Country technical short sleeve top. It is a running piece. The color hasn't been released yet, so you can't go to the website and check it out. It is brand spanking new. Our male runners, this is pretty awesome, are going to receive the High Country flannel top long sleeve. So not a piece that you can run with, but an incredible piece that you can wear post-run, post-social,
Clubbing.
brewery.
Taco Truck Food Line.
And Ricochet Brewing.
And Ricochet Brewing. So really, nothing unfortunate, just a change in what was offered and what was communicated. We were able to make it work. Those shipping boats can move really fast, and we're lucky that we're still going to have all of that stuff for you guys. Looking forward to hosting you guys in just over 2 weeks. Any updates to course information, last minute info will be communicated through email race week. Rest up, taper, get ready. It's going to be a party.
Gonna be a hoot.
We'll see you out there.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, cue the dog. Are we supposed to do this?
Oh, what? No, this isn't a convocation ceremony.
Okay, we're done.